Hey everyone, welcome to episode 3 of Chumps to Champions, my Chelmsford City FM15 career. Bit of a mouthful that, lots of alliteration, it's great though. Hope you enjoyed the first 2 episodes. If you haven't checked them out so far, go and watch them so you know what's been happening. I'm still in pre-season, but I thought I'd show you another friendly, just to build up to the start of the season, show you what's been happening transfer-wise, and what's been happening in the couple friendlies I have played so far. First of all though, season preview, it doesn't look good for us. We're predicted to finish 17th in the league, so we're really up against it. It's such a change in fortunes for Chumps City, who always used to finish in the top 5 for about 5 seasons running, and really we've dropped off. Ebbsfleet are favourites to go up. Good old White Hawk from my Football Manager experiments are up there. It's going to be tough, and with the team I have, it really is going to be tough because I'm desperately trying to find a striker, trying to find someone that I can sign on loan because I've got no wages available, no transfer budget available. It is going to be tough. It's going to be down to my tactic whether I succeed or not here. Maybe the best I can hope for in this first season is mid-table. I don't know. Lots of people are used to watching these YouTube series and used to you just flying up the divisions with a team, but that's not always the case. You probably hope I struggle, to be honest, to make you guys feel normal about perhaps struggling with these sort of teams. Anyway, what's been happening since the last episode? Transfer-wise, I have made 2 transfers. Tony Taggart's coming in on free from Hendon, who are actually below the Conference South. He's a versatile player, he's 32, he's got experience, and he's going to be my left-sided midfielder. I've also signed a player on loan from West Ham, Demon Le Bon, who's a right-sided midfielder, is actually a quality player compared to most of my players, and he's only 19, so I'm hoping he will inject a bit of enthusiasm to the team. He's got teamwork, good work rate, bit of pace, so he's going to be on the right hand side of my tactic. I haven't really talked about my tactic, so I think I should in this episode talk about my tactic, what's happened so far. I'll just show you my last 2 games. I lost against Witham, which was annoying. I tweaked things around a bit and I managed to beat Newcastle under 21s 3-2, which I was very happy with actually. Michael Cheek with another goal, Lee Sawyer and Joe Ward also scoring. So my tactic, this is it. It's the 3-5-2. I did show it in the first 2 episodes, but I haven't talked about it. I haven't shown you the instructions or anything, and player instructions. So it's called the Cheetah. No reason except for the fact that it it is alliterative with Chelmsford, the Chelmsford Cheetah, and with the series name Chumps to Champions. Instructions. This is it at the moment, but it might change. In fact, these are, I think, the same instructions. I've gone for the same instructions as my successful West Ham tactic, similar to the Forest Flourish, but I think this is the same as the West Ham one. I did have a couple differences, but I changed to this for the Newcastle game, and it has worked well. Even with this different formation, it's different to the Forest Flourish and my West Ham tactic. Player instructions are also different. There's a few different player roles. I've got 3 defenders, of course. All of them are set to mark tighter and pass it shorter. But Mambo has hold position. Hickford doesn't have that. And Haynes has closed down less. I will tweak things as we go through. It's just testing things. I'm not one to just test tactics before I start a save. I sort of develop them as I go through, which maybe is a bit more realistic. That's the way football would work, I guess, although you do get to test them on the training ground, I guess. So I don't know, but I'm just going to test them as we go through and see what happens. Smith in the middle. Let's go from the middle outwards, both ways. So Smith, deep line playmaker, defend. We've got Hughes as a box-to-box midfielder. Lots of instructions there. I've chosen all of them because the Roman playmaker role in the Forest Flourish has those instructions, and Roman playmaker role doesn't seem to work well with players in lower divisions because they don't seem capable of playing that role. Anyway, so Hughes is a box-to-box midfielder. Sawyer is an attacking playmaker. He's got 4 instructions, and Le Bon and Target both have cross more often and cross aim at target man because Cheek has very good heading. He's my target man. He's got to shoot more often and pass it shorter. I don't really know what to do there. We'll see if that works. And Gregory, as my deep line forward, has quite a few instructions there, which has been once again nicked from the Forest Flourish, those instructions. But of course, I'm only playing 2 up front rather than 5. So there's 2 players that have the same instructions as the Forest Flourish. The formation is completely different, and the instructions are the same as my West Ham tactics. So it's a bit of a mishmash of 2 tactics plus a new one, which is merged together to make this strange looking one with an interesting 3-5-2 formation. So now I've been blabbering for 5 minutes. I hope you found that useful. You may want to try this tactic out. I may make it available for download if it's successful. If it's not, then I won't upload it, because I'll have people on Steam saying this is awful and just laughing in my face, so I don't really want that. So today we're going to play Bristol Rovers in a friendly. Bristol Rovers are now in the conference, so they're only 1 division above us, but it's going to be a bit of a test because they're a strong team. They will be favourites to probably thrash us, but we did beat Newcastle under 21s. I'm pleased with that. This is the team I've gone with. Unfortunately, my best midfielder, Gordon, is injured for 4 to 5 weeks, probably 4 weeks left now. Oh, 9 days to 2 weeks, not so bad. So he might be back in time for the start of the season, but probably not. We'll see. So Sawyer's playing in the advanced playmaker role, and Smith, who's a decent player actually, very versatile. There's a lot of versatile players at this level, isn't there? He's playing in the withdrawn role. Le Bon and Target playing the new signings. I need to get a striker. I've been looking. I'll show you scouting wise what I've been looking at. But I've been trying to get players on loan. I've made about 10 bids. They've all rejected. Well, some clubs have accepted, but the players have rejected. There's been a lot of rejections as well. I've gone for players quite high up the leagues, players just 1 division above, even players. I went for a couple players at Whitby who are below the Conference South, or the conference level anyway. And they rejected me as well. People don't want to come to Chumpsford, even though it's the place to be. It is the place to be. It actually is. You may laugh at that. Not football-wise, but it's a commuter city for London. Good transport links to London. Half an hour from Chelmsford to Stratford. To Liverpool Street, basically. I'm selling it here, aren't I? I should be on the tourist board for Chelmsford. Okay, let's see what we can do against Bristol Rovers then. Cheek, the star of the moment so far for me. He's been good. Scored a few goals. This is nice football, actually. I mean, sometimes I think this level team isn't really up to standard in terms of being able to play short passing football, but let's see what happens. I'll try it out. If it doesn't work, then we'll go direct. But we'll try and sort this out. All good defending there. I've struggled a bit from defending corners. We've just about scraped things off the line quite a few times. So I may need to sort that out. Oh no, Sam Gregory's injured. I don't really care about him, but he is my only other striker. Joe Ward can play up front and did score the winner against Newcastle, but he's not really a striker. And let's see what he can do in this game. Got no option here. Gregory, dead. Oh no, Haynes, my captain. Injuries are inbound. Girdlestone has really good potential. He's got like possible 5-star potential. So I'm hoping he can develop into a good player. So he's coming on. It's okay, 0-0 at this stage. I'm quite pleased with that, if I'm honest. Christian Smith's gonna have to come off. He's dead, and Jake Gordon can come on. Don't you just think? I thought I brought Haynes off. Oh, I have, haven't I? Wait, has that not gone through that sub yet? I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, it has. I don't know. At the lower levels of football, you just get some brilliant English names, don't you? Michael Cheek. But then I've got Mambo, who's just fantastic. What a name. Mambo number 5. Uh-oh, here go Bristol Rovers. And it's a good save by Lovelock. That's a great name as well. Lovelock. It's nice. Tom Lovelock. That's quite a romantic name, isn't it? Not just because it's got love, but Lovelock. And Tom. I don't know. Something about Tom. Tom Lovelock. What am I blabbering on about? I don't know. Looks like it's going to be a boring 0-0, guys. I do apologise for that. Not much we can do about that. Unless we can get a winner here. LeBron. Gordon hit it. Someone just hit it, for goodness sake. Should have turned shoot on sight on. I'm actually quite pleased with a 0-0 against Bristol Rovers. I'll say that. Someone's lost focus. Joe Ward. Disgraceful. But that's encouraging. A clean sheet. I've tinkered with the defence there, of the player instructions, and that's worked. A clean sheet. I'm very pleased with that. So we've got 2 more friendlies. Oh no, 1 more friendly. Everton under 21s. And then the big game. Gosport. Massive game at home. In the Vanarama South. So that will be episode 4, where we'll play our first game of the season against Gosport. I'll speed things up a bit after that, especially when we get to the end of the transfer window. Although there's no transfer window at this level, is there? We just can keep signing players whenever, I think. Especially free signings. Well, I can only make free signings anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, videos will be every few games. Like, I've done 3 already, and we haven't even got to the first game, but sorry if you're annoyed by that, but that's just the way things are going to be for this series. I wanted to keep it regular, keep it fresh, and I hope you enjoy it. Before I go though, I've been searching for strikers, and all the players aren't listed for loan as a striker. I did actually take away realistic transfers, because when it's realistic transfers, some of them are just absolutely atrocious. But let's see. I mean, this guy, 4 on composure, 7 on finishing. Sorry if you can hear someone singing in the background. That's the French guy downstairs, just busting his lungs out, playing guitar. Always sings Barbie Girl for some reason. I don't know why. What else do we have? Jake Park at Gainsborough. They're just not good enough. There's no one with decent finishing. So this guy's the best player on this list at finishing. He's got 12. Alex Adal. So let's give him a quick scout. I know my scout's awful, but I'll just quickly scout him to see what they say, and then I will make a bid for him, I guess. I will try and search for strikers before the game against Gosport. If I'm not successful, so be it. It's going to be a struggle this season. Like I said, we're predicted to finish 17th. It's going to be really tough. But wish me luck. Please leave a like on this video. I hope you have enjoyed the episode, and I hope you're looking forward to episode 4, where we take on Gosport in the first game in the Vanarama South. See you guys.